It's in the game.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas Memorial Stadium, the home of the Kansas Jayhawks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on last season's national champions, the Kansas Jayhawks. For UA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Jayhawks will kick it away and get this game going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they begin the drive at the 25. So UCLA's offense making their way on the field today. And out comes this quarterback who's certainly familiar to fans. It's the first game of his final season as he tries to make all that senior experience come into play.
Well, we've seen what this guy can do throughout his career, Chris, but you and I had a chance to talk to him yesterday, and it sounds like he's eager to show people that he's taken his game to another level. Let's see how quickly he can get off to a good start here.
Only play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Blocked to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Trying to get the throw off. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. We knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. He hands it off from the gun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. And they'll get him down that time.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Grab down the middle. It's King. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. And the Bruins are going to cash in here in the red zone. They keep him guessing with a run. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Line for the end zone, running him right up the gut. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Kansas. Kicking team out for the PAT trial.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Off the play fake on first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. At the 10 now. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six. Potential game-changing play there.
Yeah, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Off the play fake, we're going to throw on first down. The short completion of the tight end. He shreds the tackle.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The Bruins offense is on the move now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Bruins with 1st and 10 here. They'll ride the back again here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
That's reeled in. It's Gilliam. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And the Bruins will have to kick it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Jayhawks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
As the first down is still going. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Obvious false start there, moving too early.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Now, fourth down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast and puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. You make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Timeout is called. A duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout, UCLA.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Throwing up, play action. Looking to scramble. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Jayhawks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
UCLA, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Motion now from the tight end. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Jayhawks are in the red zone. Gives it to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, UCLA.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. And the field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence.
The Bruins will kick it off to begin the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas offense is back out there now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good enough for first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back. And they get the completion. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets hard. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, I love this defense and how they're playing. Coverage, and let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Jayhawks will send their punt team onto the field.
Number 16 in punt formation to kick it away.
Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. At the 25 and 2nd and 10, can they make it a 3rd and manageable here?
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. And he takes it at the 40. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Willingham. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
A 2nd down after that completion. Breaks an open space. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Touchdown, Jayhawks. This offense is still clicking.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense, extending the lead, and in my opinion, putting this game away.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on first down. The sure hands. It's Gilliam. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. A deep shot to the left side. The QB throws his third run of the day.
Now they come out in that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Jayhawks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The receiver grabs it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. 4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but gains enough to make their first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. Look out, room to run here. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the left side. And it's caught inside the 10.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Willingham. Touchdown, Kansas. They connect for 6.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
38, UCLA, 0.
So So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To the air, it's Walker, who makes the grab. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. First and goal. What a play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Gilliam. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And it's good right down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Kansas offense is back out there now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down, and it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
But this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Jayhawks will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Caught behind the line. It's Willingham. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Breaks free.
exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass rush closing in. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Jayhawks will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Jayhawks are in the red zone now. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding to an already big lead, they'll kick it away here and just try to close the game out. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Scanning the field. It's Walker. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. It falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the wood.